Man, it's about time, isn't it? I was wondering if they'd waive the waiting period for me to get in once I retired, but I guess the same rules apply to me as much as they do to everybody else. But seriously, thank you all. It's a real pleasure to be up here tonight to write the final chapter in my NBA career. There's so much I could say, but I'm sure most of you have already heard it all, so I'll just have to pick something that comes from the heart. And knowing me, it could go off in any direction. So I hope you all are ready. Growing up, I was always a big kid. So inevitably, people started telling me that I should play basketball. For a while, that got on my nerves and pushed me away from the game. I wanted to make my own decisions, not do what everyone else thought I should do. So there were a few moments when I wanted to give up the game for good, but it kept drawing me back. There was just something about the beauty and grace of an offense functioning at the highest level that I couldn't get away from. As a big man, you have a whole different perspective on things. You get to watch everything as it eventually funnels down to you in front of the basket. Because even when I wasn't the one taking a shot, it was up to me to try to get the ball back if it didn't go in. So I was still an important part of the cycle. And I really began to appreciate what it took to operate an offense at a high level of efficiency. Good players make it look a lot easier than it actually is. Even then, it wasn't until winning that first championship that I felt like I really grasped what playing on a team that's clicking on all cylinders could be capable of. Being at the top of the NBA mountain was one of the greatest moments of my life, and that feeling is something I think about constantly, even to this day. I feel like I need to thank some people before I wrap this up. First, I most definitely have to thank my parents. Without their genes, I wouldn't have become the dominant athlete that I am. And as much work as I put in over the years, I can't deny how much of an impact my natural gifts had on my career. Secondly, I have to thank all my biggest rivals out there. I see all you guys out there, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, what's up, man? Dwight Howard. I don't know if I would have become the player I did without the chance to try to dunk on all your heads so many times. Third, Coach. You know you love me, man. Especially now that I'm retired and out of your hair for good. I know our relationship wasn't the best at times, but just look at what we accomplished. You can't argue with the track record. And finally, to the fans, you made it all worth working for. And being out there in front of you each and every night was an honor all in its own. So thank you once again to everybody. Thank you.